Up guys, I've had a couple of people asking me how I've done the crafting on my Ghillie wraps. I'm going to be doing this same technique with my Viper Tactical holster. Plenty of different techniques out there, just what works for you. This is my method. What I'm going to be using is some jackpite mesh, two different colours of raffia, some which are dyed nice and greens, a bit more grassy in the summer, some which I've dyed with a tea and coffee mix. Well, obviously your leaves, try and get a few different types of leaves so it doesn't all look symmetrical and the same, as many different colours as you can. Send them through the dryer. They're notorious for being a bit rough and a bit scratchy, so send them through the dryer, make them nice and soft. I've dyed these with iDye poly. You know, got some ferns in there, got some maple leaves, got some sneaky sort of style leaves, some good old sneaky leaves there which I've crafted a bit, some oak leaves. You want some cable ties, decent set of needles, ones with bigger eyes, the easier they are to use. Some candles, just normal tea lights will do. Something to sew your leaves on, as I'm going to be sewing mine on. And some hair bubbles. Hair bubbles are handy, as when you've crafted it all up, you can adapt it to anywhere you're playing by just throwing some natural veg in. You haven't got to do anything apart from just tying it in. Now, if you're absolutely rubbish at sewing, like I am, you can get somebody else to obviously do it. Your wives, your girlfriends, your parents, whoever. My wife did mine. You're going to want to sew it a bit loose, not overly tight, but good enough that you're not going to snag it, rip it, tear it, and it's going to come straight off and you're going to lose everything you've crafted. So let's get to it. Oh, I've also got some Fosco Mud Brown spray paint, which if you find that it might be a bit too light or whatever, then you can always, you know, darken it up a bit with some spray paint. Let's light my candle up. Okay, so with your leaves, you're going to want to pick them as random as you can. Random colours. Sound a baby flame. Health and safety rule, don't do like I am on a carpet or a rug. Bit silly really, but it's only a small item, so not going to be needing hundreds of leaves. Go all the way around the leaf, just stop fraying. Also helps add a little bit of colour. You'll end up with something like that. Now what some people are doing is cable tying or using raffia. These are good techniques, but for me personally, to get the bulk up, I sew mine on, and then add one or two of raffia on later on. And the needle comes out. There we go. Get the needle up. Okay, so you can put your leaf anywhere, more random the better, like I say, same with your colours. Drop it in. Well, surely I don't need to go into how to sew. There we go. So like so, just tie one simple knot, tie it off, and repeat. I'll crack on with this and come back to it in a bit. And there we go, guys. Hold on. Got the cable tie on there. Only stuck one on with it only being a small holster, really. Well, a small item, should I say. But yeah, you know, you mix and match, put as many different varieties of leaves on as you can, as many different colours as you can. For some reason my camera's making it look a lot lighter than it actually is, but obviously we've got the brown spray paint for that, but we can always do a slight, you know, light misting on it. Another good tip, if you want to add some brown mesh and you haven't got no halo screen, you can always use your hunting mesh. Drops a bit on there, you know, make it look like a bit of a stick. At the top I'll probably use some jack pipe tape or what have you, but with it being universal holster, I don't want to be adding too much around the top, or else I'll be stuck if I want to swap pistols from the Mark 23 to whichever. There we go. I've tried to get the leaves, I always do with my suits, wraps, whichever's, get your leaves sort of nice and close. That way they're not flat. And these, you know, they stick up a little bit, and gives it that real 3D look what you're after. You haven't just got to buy maple leaves off eBay or whatever, you know, you could do it with any sort of leaf that you wanted to, whether it be the KLMS strips of leaves, or even halo screen. You know, like I say, ideas are limitless, but that's just a few of my ideas on how I do things. Thanks for watching. If you want to see any more videos of crafting after this lockdown, some gameplay, I'm also going to do a few giveaways when I reach a few more followers. Possibly some, you know, BB, start off small, work away up to pistols and what have you. But stay safe, look after yourselves. Until next time, see you later.